Yo, what's good, y'all? Today we got a Black Ops 6 reveal trailer. Just came out. Let's get to it. It's about to be lit, bro.
The Soviet Union is no more, despite a potential for instability and chaos. These events clearly serve our national interest. Free from the specter of global conflict.
In-game footage.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American.
This campaign about to be crazy.
Something's going on. Something big.
I'm a fire starter. Terrific fire starter.
I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil.
Ugh.
How's he look?
I'm a fire starter. Terrific fire starter.
Adler over there.
Compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
I'm a fire starter. Terrific fire starter.
You don't have to trust me.
Is that something redacted?
Might be better if you do.
Hey, it's something you should see.
What
Woods.
the hell are we getting into?
Was that a mannequin?
Don't trust anyone.
W scope. 74U.
Are you out of your mind?
Things got complicated.
Dirt bike? Ugh. Yes, sir. Are they giving us a release date?
God continue to bless the United States of America.
You just got a first look at the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies.
That looked like Cold
It's been
War.
10 years since
Like,
Call of Duty has been in our
exactly
show.
like Cold War.
It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people who play Call of Duty every month. We hope to grow that community.
Man,
by
give me a
making
date, bro.
Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game that will be available in Game Pass day one. So no matter where you choose to play, everyone is welcome to experience Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th.
Ooh!
I'm incredibly
I was thinking it was gonna
excited
be in
for today's
November.
show. I'm
Let's
standing
go to
here
it.
thinking about all the passion that has gone in to making this show what it is. It's an honor to share the latest efforts from our partners around the world and from our own creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios,
W.
who are doing what I believe is some of their best work ever.
Xbox finally got it
Now
good
I
this
get
year.
to introduce something that is special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere. So thank you all for joining us, and please enjoy the show.
Are we gonna pick up when they do the Black Ops 6 direct part after all this? Real quick, I just want to talk about this one part. It was a leak going around that you can jump in any direction and also like run in any direction while shooting, I guess. And this just confirmed it right here. See, he jumped forward, turned back, and he's still jumping backwards while aiming. All the movement demons are gonna be going crazy, especially if you can aim to the side and still run a different direction. That is gonna be crazy. Alright, y'all probably seen all this before, but this is all the pre-order bonus stuff.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Hunters vs. Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft
Get these
Weapon
skins,
Collection,
weapons.
the Season 1 Black Cell Bundle, and more.
Alright, we got the Black Ops Direct about to start right now. I don't know which one I should click on. I'll just stay on this one because it started. Let's go. In the pre-orders, the Vault Edition is $100 and the regular one is $70. A bunch of content creators is dropping their videos. They play the game early, so y'all should go check them out. They're gonna have some information.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for
What's up,
joining
Mark?
us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years.
They've been working on this for 4 years,
Give
supposedly.
ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
Ugh.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story
So it's kind of like a Cold War follow-up.
thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team
Dang.
has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the
It's
Black
probably the
Ops style
people that
right
played
to the
early.
game for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond
Omni
the limits
movement, that's what they
and
calling
live
it.
like an action hero.
Oh my
We'll see a
god.
sneak peek of that later today. Round-based
That's gonna be
zombies is absolutely
crazy.
back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises.
Round-based
With that,
zombies.
Let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Look at that scope. At an MP5.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
Okay, AK.
We can do this loud or quiet.
Yeah, that looked like a Whackman.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time.
I like the look of it though.
When we talk about
It's not going for the ultra realistic like the Modern Warfare games.
But it's directly
You know, Black Ops is always like that though.
in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Some you should see.
I kind of want to replay Black Ops 1 and 2, the campaign, just to get familiar with it.
With veteran Frank Woods as our through line
With the
in our
campaign.
story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon
I hope the missions is not like Modern Warfare 3 campaign.
Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting 2 exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin.
Dang.
With the end of the Cold War,
The second person got
have
slapped.
become new allies, and with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer
Mission
players
variety.
a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit.
I know I'm gonna be on that campaign that week early.
Also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences.
This what I don't like about it. Like, I don't really care about all that. We gotta go around, walk, find stuff, figure stuff out. Like, bro, throw me into missions like this.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges.
Oh man.
So whether they choose to
Big
go
bodies.
blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
We've continued to push on what's possible to
M16.
overpower enemy
Oh no, that look
combatants.
automatic.
Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. But cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet.
Oh no.
We've created certain missions
Gotta
where
shoot
you
down
can
80
find
airstreaks.
in a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest.
Are we gonna get another 74 in Warzone? Like, can they just take out the old ones at some point?
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
Yeah, that's an M4
We are excited to offer an
or automatic M16.
as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD,
RCXD.
Trap, Adrenaline Stim,
Stem
Homing
shot.
Knife,
A homing knife.
Disruptor.
The campaign is
Hello.
grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s.
So they say it looked like
This
standoff
brings
for a second.
A lot of intrigue to the safe house.
I wonder if they're
and
gonna bring that
allow
map back
players to explore
again.
and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the safe house experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
I see some animations.
Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go! That was sick. I think we got it.
It's cool. Omni movement. Here we go.
Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a
Talk
more
about it.
connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode.
Slide cancel.
We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft
Okay, jump
the
backers.
most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6,
Speeding sideways.
redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call
Yo.
This unlocks the ability
I'm finna be swerving while I'm shooting.
seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone and
Finally, you can really move when you prone. You don't get prone blocked no more.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then
Right.
people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly
That should have been a thing, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on the ground
Your
movement.
aim gonna have to be. Dang, he just disappeared. That's a Krieg. Krieg back. The aim gotta be on point. People already be diving everywhere.
How you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement,
If they got theater mode back, like it's leaked supposedly, that's gonna be crazy.
we also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform.
So you ain't gotta jump halfway up the ledge. It'll jump all the way over.
And they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist,
Sprint
mantle
assist.
and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine.
Oh, it's just auto mantle.
Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops.
Hey, yo. This game gonna be fun, bro.
We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the idea of taking
We got the
that
lean?
thinking and applying it to our own movement options.
Well, they've been had
I
that.
don't think this is a
That's if you mount
one-size-fits-all
though.
thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions. So
Tough.
now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that
New death
location or
animations, cool.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their
Yeet.
choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing. Where
Oh, so
as
you can
turn a
lean.
corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner.
I wonder if you could turn that off and
We're
on.
constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and
The head
innovation
glitch is about to be
in Black Ops 6.
crazy. Hey, Juggernaut. They got you right in the middle talking about take cover.
Super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
It's about to be crazy.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many
New weapons?
brand new to the franchise.
What's that?
Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find
Look how he
real-world
moved to the
reference
side.
so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
When's the beta though?
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need.
The HUD? We getting a W HUD finally?
In-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications.
Looking good.
The Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a
It looked like
streamlined
Vanguard mixed with Cold War, like HUD.
For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs.
Oh, we
For
can
instance,
change it around.
Streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away.
Wow.
Play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the mini-map in the bottom left? Those are
That's
options as well.
goated.
Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock,
Just
Black
like the-
Ops
the
6
one
delivers
Cold
an
War map.
end-to-end experience from the lobby
Oh
into
no,
combat
Modern Warfare
and
2,
back,
man. I
where
mean,
player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
wait, what did he just say?
And achievement are celebrated in a lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Supposedly, the Prestige isn't coming back. Is that what he just said or no? I don't think so. Oh, is they about to bring it right here?
Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and
Say it.
XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle Prestige.
Yes, sir.
Traditional Prestige is back.
Behind the way. Let's go.
We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty Prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter Prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again.
That makes it so much more fun, bro. I don't know why they took it out. 10 prestiges.
Set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master.
Prestige Master.
1,000 additional levels. to
Yes,
climb
sir.
through, and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one.
Day
of
one.
Black Ops 6.
Multiplayer.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
Talk to me.
Our vision since day one has been to craft
W
an
Mohawk.
approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move.
Yes,
Recon
that's
is
me.
all about intel and counter.
Oh.
And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at
Bots.
objectives for the win, or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy
Theater
to
mode
announce
is
returning
back.
with Black Ops
W.
6. Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got
All
12
new
core
16.
6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make.
They said something, I forgot what it was that I wanted to tell.
And we have multiplayer taking place.
Hold up, let me go back
Campaign. 2v2.
real quick.
Styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops
Oh,
game if
theater
you
mode. That's what it was.
Want, so we're pacing. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
Story mode maps and multiplayer.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Zombies. The zombie camos better be goated. What's called? I mean Black Ops, so they always goated.
Round-based zombies is back.
Black Ops 4 had the best camos.
Dark Aether storyline where we left it.
Let me know what y'all think.
Excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming.
The movement is gonna make it crazy in
There are
zombies.
many additional
So
zombie
they can die way
features,
less.
both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so
Boop.
make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next.
COD Next is
on
back.
August 28th.
August 28th.
Make sure to stay tuned for
Day
details
before my
on what your
birthday.
favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6, so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself.
So that's gonna be the
We'll be
beta
sharing so
also,
much
right?
more about Black Ops
Usually.
6 in the coming months, and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our
Or like a
local
few days
beta
after that.
up this fall
I can't remember.
to launch. And it's not just
Hellstorm?
about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
What's coming to Warzone?
Our goal on Black Ops
Redance.
6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now
That's gonna be
allowing
so cool.
players to move how real people and
How he
operators
stopped on the glass like that?
In other cases,
That
it
dude
led us
aim
back
was
to some of our
terrible.
classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that,
People about to
the team's
hit
really
dive
focused on
360s
mission
and no
and
scopes.
engagement variety.
Like, look at that.
Multiplayer
We're doing
is
a
a
wrestling
key
move.
ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement
Multiplayer
to
making that
shooting,
comeback.
to footsteps to engagement systems to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies.
They ain't saying much about
So
zombies.
more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
W Treyarch, man. Alright, that was great. What they gonna show? Pre-order? That's some W skins. Battle Pass return. I can't wait for this game to come out. If y'all enjoyed that, make sure to like and sub, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.